Change your life today. Obesity-related diseases like cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension affect 64.5% of adult Americans each year alone. Hello, I am Mariah Smith, and today I'm going to tell you why you should eat healthy, exercise, and avoid obesity. Obesity kills over 300,000 people annually, as well as costs American taxpayers over $100 billion. Obesity is also a chronic disease with a strong familial component. This means that you can inherit it from your parents and grandparents and give it to your children and grandchildren. And do you know what the most disturbing fact about all this is? Every single case of obesity can be avoided through healthy eating and appropriate exercise. Now that I've told you the shocking statistics about obesity, I'm going to tell you how to avoid it by eating healthy and exercising. Eating healthy is good for you normally, but if you are obese, it is the only way to lose weight and get healthy again. Eating healthy is also good for the body and the mind. According to Mark's Daily Apple, eating healthy gives you more energy, lets you live longer, gives you empowerment and confidence because you look better, helps you overcome depression and deal with the problems at hand, and lets you have better sex, because when your body isn't healthy, your extracurricular activities take a toll. Eating healthy is also relatively easy to do. While healthy foods are more expensive and slightly harder to get than just going to the nearest fast food joint, they will fill you up longer and let you save more in the long run. You can also keep your medical costs down by eating healthy. Studies conducted by the National Institute for Public Health and the Environment of the Netherlands show that the cost per year for obese people was almost double that of their healthy 56-year-old counterparts. That sounds expensive. Now that I've told you about eating healthy, let me show you how. To eat healthy, you need to take almost all of the sugars and fats out of your diet and put in more green vegetables and fruit. Stop those daily trips to McDonald's and Dairy Queen. When you want a Three Musketeers, grab an apple instead. Don't eat breakfast? Start. I recommend Special K and a grapefruit. It's okay to snack. In fact, doctors recommend it, but not on French fries and Oreos. When you're hungry, grab something fresh, like an apple, a mango, an orange, sweet peas, carrots, or pears. Instead of ice cream, try a fruit salad with dinner and for dessert. It's sweet and filling, so you don't want anything afterwards. Not all healthy foods are disgusting, and really, it's all about taste preferences. Since I've shown you how to eat healthy, I'm now going to talk to you about exercise. You should exercise for at least 30 minutes every day. Some people exercise for 2 hours straight, and they look amazing and muscular. You can do that if you want, but if you've got a busy schedule, you can only do so much. Getting fit and losing weight is all about simple math and calorie intake versus calories used. If you have a sedentary lifestyle and you eat ice cream and candy bars all day long, you're not going to get fit, ever. However, if you exercise regularly and eat low-calorie, healthy foods, you're probably already fit, or close to it. If sit-ups and push-ups don't interest you, that's okay. There are different exercises you can do that you can find fun. I'm not a reader of Cosmo personally, but I know they have really good exercises that are fun to do. You can also lift weights, play basketball, soccer, or volleyball, or even walk your dog in the morning. Anything that gets you moving can be considered exercise, and the harder you work, the more calories you burn, and the more weight you lose. You can also exercise with other people. This is why gyms work out so well. If you're insecure about exercising in front of people, pick someone you trust and someone you know won't poke fun at you or make you feel bad about yourself. Exercising with other people is always good because your competitive nature comes out and you work harder than you realize. Now, some people don't think exercising and eating healthy is a very good idea. They say that fatty foods are better than nasty health food, and they don't want to give up good taste. Healthy foods tend to be unappealing after all. When they are stressed out, greasy foods make them feel better. And it's an evolutionary characteristic to want greasy, sugary, fatty foods, because when we were cavemen, those foods were scarce, and we had to binge on them whenever we could. Now, however, we have sedentary lifestyles and easily accessed fatty foods, and this is how obesity comes into play. People also say healthy foods are too expensive. They say it's cheaper to go through a drive-thru. They can't buy organic food on their small budget. And, with a large family, it's almost impossible to buy vegetarian foods because beef is cheaper. and this economy isn't very supportive to poor, healthy eaters. Other people say they are too busy to exercise regularly. Their jobs won't allow for any time to eat, let alone stop and exercise. They go straight from work to home, where they have to cook dinner, help the kids with their homework, do more work, and go to sleep exhausted. They might have too much going on in their life to eke out any time to exercise, and they'll do it once they get to a point when they aren't so stressed and busy. And guess what? None of that is true. Now that I've told you about what people from the other side think, I'm going to show you how to solve those problems and more. Obesity is a major problem. It takes searching to find any food that you prefer, but I guarantee good, healthy food is out there. You just have to start searching and you will find it. Healthy food may be more expensive than drive-through, short term, but $100 billion is a lot more than anything you will ever get at the grocery store. And if all you can afford is beef, that is okay. You don't have to be a vegetarian to be healthy. You just have to supplement your diet accordingly with green vegetables and fresh fruits too. You have to have your mind set on being busy. Oh, if your mind is set on always being busy, you will always be too busy. You have to want to get fit and stay fit. You have to tell yourself you're going to exercise for 30 minutes every day, and then you will be able to. Eating healthy and exercising daily is really easy. You just have to tell yourself you're going to do it. And you can do it. Obesity can and will kill you. Eating an apple doesn't, or at least it shouldn't. If you want to change yourself, go for it. Only you can change your body, so do it. Any questions?
Yes. If you were to go through someone's day who was obese, like say they don't eat breakfast, they don't exercise, like how would you encourage them? If you could like talk to them one-on-one.
I would tell them to eat a fresh fruit or a yogurt for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell them to walk their dog in the morning or help go walking with one of their friends. I would encourage them to snack every hour and a half to 2 hours. And I would encourage them to, instead of eating granola bars from Quaker and nasty fatty foods from McDonald's or Dairy Queen or Burger King, I would encourage them to eat salads and find fruits that they like and vegetables that they like. And even if it's dunked in ranch, it's not as healthy as it could be, but it's a lot healthier than a burger, a fast food joint.
Now, you mentioned that snacking is several times is really good to do, and you mentioned vegetables and fruit. What about crackers? I kind of have a problem with salty things. I like salty things. Crackers and cheese, is that a good snack, or should I try and avoid it?
It's a good snack as long as you don't eat it too much. Too much salt is bad for you, but salt is also really good for you. It's hard to find the balance, but if you eat salty crackers and cheese, that's 2 of your food groups. And if you eat a lot of it, that's probably only 1 serving because they're small snacks. So it's a good snack for you. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.